Hello, welcome. This is Kenshin1913, and we are starting a brand new Let's Play made by Konami. Everyone should know what this is. It's long awaited. Yeah. So yeah, this is Let's Play Suikoden 5. The last Suikoden of the series, sadly, unless they come up with another one. Anyways, let's start the game. Yeah, so this game's pretty fun, and we're gonna be playing as this guy here, and his name is a big long name. His canon name is a big long name. Frejador. I'm just gonna call him Frey for short, but that's his full name there. So yeah, he's Frejador. And now we can do the various things, which, random, normal settings. So with auto battle in this game, you can actually have them target random, low HP, high HP. I'm just gonna keep it random, and then here we can change. I'm gonna keep it with that voice for the hero. He's another silent protagonist, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, one little thing there's gonna be a tiny glitch. I hope it doesn't ruin the game. But I am playing this game in like full screen mode, high quality shit. These cuts.
Prince, there it is, Felina.
See the line there on the dialogue box? It's gonna be there. I apologize.
Finally home. I'm really not sure how to feel about this, though. After all we've been through.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Suikoden 5. This takes place in the Queendom of Felina. and takes place about 15 years before Suikoden 1.
Leon, you must feel like your burden's been lifted a little, huh?
But, Lady Sayaleeds, I've never once thought being the prince's bodyguard was any kind of burden.
So apparently
Whether
with the
in the
prince.
Imperial capital or away, I'll always gladly do whatever it takes to protect the prince.
Being a bodyguard is different from babysitting. Make sure you don't overprotect him.
I'm not babysitting anyone, George. And even if I was, so long as the prince is safe, that's all that matters.
Isn't my nephew a lucky boy, then?
Sure is.
Alright, so she's my aunt, huh?
Oh, George,
What?
when we get back to Felina, you'd better watch how you talk. Be polite and use the proper forms of address, okay?
You know, you are ever so right, Leon. George may have forgotten, but I am the younger sister of our glorious queen. One's language must always reflect one's social standing. Wouldn't you agree, Sir George Prime of the
Ooh.
Queen's Knights?
George
Oh,
Prime.
shut up, Sayaleeds.
How dare you address royalty that way?
Well, that's the George we all know and love, so he can get away with it when it's just the three of us.
Four,
But
you
if Her
mean?
Majesty hears a Queen's Knight addressing the prince improperly, there will be trouble, George. And think of Farid, too. After all, he's the one who recommended you to the Queen's Knights in the first place.
Don't worry. I'm used to court service, you know. I can take care of myself. But geez, lighten up. I thought the Queendom of Felina had more of a laid-back reputation than this.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that they let someone like you become a knight, I think it's laid back enough. But even I'm afraid of my own sister right now. We really can't afford to make Arshtat mad.
Okay.
Look sharp now, guys. We're about to arrive.
Yep,
All
so
hands, prepare to dock!
it's the prince, his aunt, George Prime, you know, before he was the awesome man that he was. Well, I mean, he's still pretty awesome in
I
this
haven't
game.
been in this country for too long, so correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't this kind of a pathetic welcome for the Queen's sister and the prince?
Yeah, well, what else can you expect? In Felina, male royalty aren't in line for the throne, so they aren't very important. And neither am I, apparently.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, Frey shouldn't look so sad about it. I mean, he's pretty much useless. Look, I'm smiling, I'm happy. There you go. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Lion in this game, I'm not gonna lie to you. She's kind of like a half-assed Gremio kind of character. But yeah, as you can see, look at how beautiful it looks. There's some filters on here, it looks really nice. That scene that we just saw before was a cutscene. Basically a FMV kind of thing. So any FMVs might look a little different quality to the game. And yeah, sadly I did try my hardest to get rid of this line right here that's over here in the dialogue box, but I can't seem to get rid of it. So I'm sorry about that. So apparently we went to Lordlake, and it didn't end up good. But yeah, we're in the Queendom of Felina, and the thing about Felina is it's south of the I think it's south of the Scarlet Moon Empire, but not so south that it doesn't touch Kuluk. I don't know. I forget. And the rune the true rune that we're going to be dealing with in this game is the Sun Rune, which whoever's the queen actually has the Sun Rune, and it's one of the true 27 true runes. And if you saw in the opening, they had like that sun thing, and then it had all the cool true runes going around in it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is the Sun Palace. This is Sol Felinas.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sayaleeds have returned. Ah, you're back.
This is his dad, by the way.
You're looking well, my boy.
And here it doesn't really matter what you say. I'm just gonna say, please stop.
What's the matter, son? Am I embarrassing you? Just a little show of affection between father and son. It's no big thing.
Your Majesty, I think perhaps you better stop before you crush him.
Ah, Sileads. I'm glad to see you looking well, too. George, Leon, thank you for seeing the prince home safely.
Yes, of course, sire.
Your Majesty, Commander of the Queen's Knights, George Prime, returning to post, sire.
George, what in the world's gotten into you?
I don't know. I was told to mind my manners.
You never were one to listen to other people's advice, so why start now? But on second thought, though, a little bit of prudence might be in order while you're back in the Imperial capital.
I guess.
More than a few nobles aren't very happy with you, being a newcomer at all.
All right, I'll try to watch it. Wouldn't want to get you in trouble, Your Majesty.
So yeah, George.
Thanks, George, but I don't think you will have to worry too much about that.
Pardon me, Your Commandership. Shouldn't we...
Ah, yes. You're right. Your mother, I mean Her Majesty, is waiting for you. You should hurry along and see her now.
So yeah, Farrod's the king, we're the prince.
But, Your Majesty, we,
Sorry, now's not the time. I know what you've all seen, but there's nothing I can do about it right now.
Yeah, well,
Our first priority is to see Her Majesty.
alright.
His Royal Highness the Prince and Her Royal Highness Sileads have returned!
So I believe there were two artists that worked on this game, and you'll definitely be able to tell when you see some of them.
Oh, I've been waiting for you. Don't be shy. Now come closer. Let me get a good look at you.
It doesn't, I don't know if it matters what you say here. I'm just gonna say I'm back, Mom.
Oh, my son. I've been so worried. I can't tell you how relieved I am that you're back and safe.
Yeah.
Sileads, thank you for all you've done. I wasn't quite so worried about the prince, knowing that you would be with him.
No need to thank me. I love my nephew too, you know.
These ladies are well
And thank
endowed,
you too,
huh?
George. I'm grateful that you took on this task, hardly worthy of your talents.
No thanks necessary, Majesty. Protecting the royal family is my sworn duty as one of the Queen's Knights.
And you, Leon.
Yes?
You're doing a fine job as the prince's bodyguard. Well done. I'm sure the day will soon come when you'll be promoted to a full-fledged Queen's Knight.
But, Your Majesty, I already consider it a great honor, one I hardly deserve, just to be allowed to be His Royal Highness's bodyguard.
Alright.
It is such a great relief to me to know that the prince is in such good hands. Please continue to take good care of him.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Now then, please report on your visit to Lordlake. What's the matter? Simply tell me what you witnessed there.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue and a lot of voice acting. I'm gonna try to keep quiet for most of it. I've had some people bitch about me talking during the friggin' conversations, but you know what? That's what reading is. But whatever, I'll try to keep quiet.
This is Lordlake?
Yeah, so apparently
One
this
of the
place.
most beautiful towns in the Queendom of Felina, known for its pristine waters and lush woods.
Yeah, looks like shit.
Damn, I heard it was bad. I never imagined it was this bad, though.
Yeah, this is definitely Lordlake, the town that used to be one of the most beautiful places in the Queendom.
At least it used to be.
Yeah, alright, I get it. This place looks like hell. Boy, oh boy. No water, no trees. Just a shitty little town. Yeah, so I wonder what happened here. Why has it become the worst?
I thank you for traveling such a great distance. My name is Talgil. I've been somewhat of a town representative here, ever since his lordship passed away. I would love to offer to show you around a bit, but sadly, this town needs no guide. As you can see, there is nothing here but scorched dirt and bleary townsfolk. I'm afraid our residents might be rather impolite to you at times. I do hope you can forgive them.
Never.
If anyone deserves punishment for this, it's me.
I guess. So now we hear a little bit of the backstory about this Lordlake thing. So, let's go over some stuff, shall we? If you hit the square button, you go into your menu. As you can see, we have four characters. I don't know shit. Anyways, if you go in here, you can look at the items. You can look at the party's items. You can look at important items. You can look at equipped items. Alrighty. Now, here you can look at everyone's equipment if you want. Or maybe I can't look at everyone's equipment. Oh, I guess. Anyways, yeah, you can look at, everyone. I will go over it more anyways. So, as every other Suikoden game, you have your runes here. Right now, not many people have, runes. George does. He has a killer rune here, and Sileeds has a wind rune. Just like most Suikoden games, they tell you which ones you have. There's 4 levels, various spell charges. That's what the little squares are underneath their names. What else? Skills are back from Suikoden 3, but a little different. Basically, after you beat a battle, I believe you get SP, and you accumulate SP, and then you can give it to each party member for them to learn things. It's not each person has SP. So anyways, as you can see, it's a little different. You don't actually have like like 5 or 6 different things. It's really only 2. So, and I believe you can change them up if you want, which is nice. So yeah, you can use an equipped skill like Combat Teacher, and you can use it basically just like in the other game. You can kind of find out like what is really good, like by what he says underneath here, and you need 300 SP to bring it up to the next level. So there you go. That's how that works. Pretty much like Suikoden 3 a little bit. Next we have our formation, which I'll explain a little bit more later, because I'm not 100% sure on how it works myself. Usually I think I just keep it in the standard position. But yeah, unlike any of the other Suikodens, we're actually going to be fighting in like different formations. It's not just going to be 6 guys, 2 rows of 3. It'll be different. The standard formation is 2 rows of 3, but we'll be getting different formations and all that. So swap. You can swap people out that are in your entourage and put them in your group. We're back to 6 party members fighting. So people who were mad about that in Suikoden 4 have won. So or have won, but whatever. Anyways, here we can look at our character stats. As you can see in the left hand side is where our combo attacks are. Over here we can look at our basically everything for the character. So you got all your regular stats here, I'm pointing to the damn thing. You really can't see it. But on the left-hand side, you see underneath the name all of his stats there. Then you have over here where SUEA, SL, stuff like that. Basically, those are your rune affinities, and that basically shows you what rune he would be best with. So SU stands for sun. So maybe if we get a Sun Rune. And in this game, I think it's a little different equipment-wise. You get a helmet, armor, arms, legs, and then up to 4 accessories. So there you go. Yeah. So and then they show you everything from weapon level to weapon attack, and then weapon range, which is nice. Although they already show you the range there. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see, George, he did love cheesecake from Suikoden 2, so he enjoys himself some cheesecake now. So there you go. Anything else? Options, you can go into here and change that stuff. Another thing you can do, you're walking around just like in other Suikoden games, but at certain points of the game, party members will be with you, and you can actually talk to them to kind of get like hints on where to go next. As you can see, this is the save crystal where we save stuff, obviously, and I'm gonna save my game. So yeah, that's pretty much Suikoden in a Suikoden 5's menu stuff in a nutshell. In the next episode, we will explore Lordlake. The only reason why I don't want to go too far in the game yet, because I don't have myself a proper guide yet, and I want to make sure to get one because my memory's a little foggy on this one. So, yeah, I want to make sure to get all 108 stars like I always do and get everything good. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next episode, we'll explore Lordlake. This has been Catch 1913. See you later. Bye-bye.